Everyone, it's me, Tiago, and welcome to another video. Today's video will be about anvils and how they work. As always, if you enjoy these videos, leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. Yeah guys, please leave comments. Everyone likes comments. But alright guys, let's get right into it. Yeah, let's go. So the thing about the anvils is they can actually be used to kill mobs. Yes, they do deal damage. I know, right? It sounds absurd. But let's say I get an armor stand right here. Yeah. Boom. Got an armor stand. I've got not an armor stand, but an anvil on top. I guess falling blocks don't work on armor stands. Humiliating. But let me show you what it does work on. Fine, and I'll get a spawn egg. Like an armadillo spawn egg. Perfect for today's example. See? Took damage. Didn't take that much damage because it was only from a small height. Yeah, because it was only from a small height. Let me kill this thing. Alright guys, now I will show you the different types of anvils, starting with the weakest. I messed up my hand. Starting with the weakest, the damaged anvil does, well, barely any damage. I put the armadillo right there. Still doesn't one-shot him. Ooh, this guy's a good example. No, I wanted to bridge over to him. He's way too fast, so no, I'm not gonna bother. Look at how weak the damaged anvil is. Still does damage, yes, but it's one use. Should break easier. Look, let me take a normal anvil. You see it turn into a chipped anvil, which we'll explain later. Now if you give us a damaged anvil, it disappears. Disappears, see? Oh, God. Yeah, you can see the point. It disappears. So that's one down the drain. Get out of here, buddy. And at the end of the video, we're going to be testing to see how many blocks the anvil can survive. Alright guys, so moving on to our next anvil. The chipped anvil Not anvil. Anvil. Chipped anvil. Will turn into a damaged anvil. Instead of breaking, it'll turn into a damaged anvil. And an anvil will turn into a chipped anvil. I mean, also we're going to teach you about anvil towers and how they can be used for clutches, hitbox clutches. Because hitbox is not as accurate. You know, some things are not possible with accurate hitboxes. No one type about GD references, please. Please. Oh no, I damaged my ghast. Oh, poor ghast. Poor ghast. I'm so sorry. Man, happy ghast is so nice. Why'd I do that? I didn't know that was silly of me. Alright guys. That's the chipped anvil's blade. It's basically a damaged anvil, but a little bit stronger. I didn't know you could place 3 blocks like that. No, strange. Alright guys. So now, final one, the normal one. The anvil! I mean, you can use these to enchant things. You can use all anvils to enchant things. It's just that in PvP, some anvils might not be better than others. Yeah. That's why. But now, guys, yeah, it's the anvil. You can use it to enchant stuff. I could use it to name my crossbow. I can rename it to, let's say rocket launcher. Yeah, if I can rename it to a rocket launcher that has multi-shot, and how am I meant to give this multi-shot if I don't want to bother gambling with an enchanting table? Find a specific book. Clash these together. Put your item here, put your book here, and then out comes the result. It still costs XP though. Now, I'll use these more formally. Like this. Holy. This execution time. All of them dead. And it just turned into a chipped anvil. Wait, let's see. Would that be a chipped anvil? Oh, because I'm using it. If I use a normal anvil, it doesn't even... Yeah, it has some cracks. Just stays a normal anvil. Not stays a normal angle. Oh, Tiago. But yeah, guys. Now we're going to show you the satisfying one. Anchor towers. How to build an anchor tower. Jump. Basically, it's basically a normal tower, but you're always crouching. But then start going into one direction and then turn 45 degrees. No, turn 90 degrees. And turn 90 degrees after placing a few again. And then again. Then basically what you can do is this. Uncrouch. If you uncrouch, you'll be able to do something like this. Look, let me show you what you can do, because the hitboxes are not the most accurate. The ones that are turned you can land on. You still take damage, but not as much damage as this. Do you? Still take 4 damage. I mean, if you went crazy about it, then yeah. It's only the lucky one that might occasionally. It's a weird bug, but occasionally at the very right angle, this one can save your life. That's weird. How'd the anvil just teleport there? Weird. We got teleporting anvils now. You got teleporting anvils before GTA 6. And now we got anvils falling into the void. Weird thing about anvils. Yeah, they fall. But even like that, they still don't fall. So we have a chipped anvil and a damaged anvil. I know, right? Weird. But yeah, now how to actually, the best way to use them in PvP. Make a tower. Make multiple towers during the fight. Or before the fight. If you're having like a... If you choose the place where you fight, like if you're just having like an arena showdown or something, then you can place some towers. Some pillars, really. If you can't, then try to do it during the match. Enemies coming. Boom. One anvil. You might think he ender pearls away. Then all you gotta do, 1, 2, 3. I meant 3. He comes. You've already got it ready. He's cooked. Then you start critting him out. Start critting him out, and you start cooking. Like, look at this. Strange. We didn't get cooked already. I'm gonna not crit him out this time. The crossbow killed him for. Good for me, the crossbow killed him. That is very, very good for me. But yeah. All you gotta remember is tower. All you gotta remember, guys, is tower and anvil. I'm not the best builder, so that's why I take a bit slow. And then it's not a crystal spamming where you can just go like. No, it's not like that. It's not like crystal spamming, guys. It's a bit. Anvil spamming is slow, gentle, but worthy. Yeah, and you don't have to bother. You can just use like dirt blocks for the pillars. You don't have to use expensive blocks. It doesn't really matter what blocks you use as long as they don't fall. Yeah. As always, if you enjoy these videos, leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Leave a comment. Bye.